Earlier, we told you about the Miramar Air Show starting today with some incredible displays of military equipment and aircraft, wild stunt plane shows, and so much more. But the star is actually a diamond. That's the incredible formation you can see during the Blue Angels performance. They are the big draw. And earlier this week, I got to fly with one of them, and I got to know him and his crew. It's a side of the shows that most people don't get to see.
The loops, the rolls, the formations. The Blue Angels are the peak of aviation performance.
I'm very excited. I am very nervous.
I got the chance of a lifetime to fly with them this week and to see what the Blue Angels are all about for myself. First and foremost, I learned excellence, teamwork, and trust.
All right, here we go. Now you can look around.
Zach or Cody tells me that the jet is good. I don't have any more questions. We go.
99% of these you are not going to touch.
Zach is Staff Sergeant Zach Summers. Cody is Petty Officer Cody Farrell. They helped with my safety walkthrough. Major Scott Locks is the pilot of number 7. He does these ride-along flights and is the narrator of the shows.
When did you realize you wanted to do this, and how did you get here?
You know, sometime as a kid, I looked up and saw an airplane, right? And it's just like, and that's really cool. You start looking into them, you're like, well, what are the coolest ones? What's the coolest one that they got?
Millions across the country and around the world gather to watch this team of aces perform mind-blowing feats. They're like rock stars, and in many ways, they live like a rock band, always on tour, 300 days a year.
You have to be close like a family. We live on trust, you know, we live on trust, and you got to be able to trust the folks around you.
Go ahead and shoot your arm right through here. Perfect.
Zach and Cody do more than just safety briefings. They're also key to keeping this $70 million aircraft safe and running with expertise in power plants and airframes, respectively. All 3 of these young men signed up to serve their country and to defend it. But they also know they got one of the coolest gigs in the military, or really anywhere for that matter.
What's the hardest part about this job?
Oh, man. Wearing out your smile. It was awesome for me and like the rest of our team to be able to pair doing this with service to country. You know, I get paid money to do this, and I get to wear the cloth of our nation. So pretty awesome deal, pretty unique opportunity. We get to work with the best of the best, and I just can't think of a better job. I really can't.
That team was great. And I just want to give you a little insight into just what your image of them might be, might not be what's happening. Major Locks, between flights, because he took another guest up before he took me up, he was on his cell phone making hotel arrangements for the team, taking care of getting their keys to the right people, like mundane types of things that you would think they would have assistance for. No, the pilot is the one making the calls.
You're kidding.
No, not at all, for the whole team. And they all have multiple different roles and responsibilities every day because they're living on the road. Like I said, it's almost like a rock band that's not a star band yet. They're just like living out of a van practically.
If we weren't impressed already, I mean, 300 days a year on the road.
It's amazing.
That is very impressive, and it was really cool to see you up there as well. What a great experience. If you are interested in seeing more of the Blue Angels in action, you can check out our Soaring with the Blue Angels special, where CBS 8's Marcella Lee shares her experience and some incredibly spectacular views.